Is going to see the energies of what's going on around the world. Good morning. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you could click the link in the description box. Okay, Spirit, what's going on around the world? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, let's see. We got lost it all, wrongfully accused. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Blackout, power outages. There could be some blackout and power outages coming up somewhere in the world. We got lost it all and wrongfully accused. Somebody could be getting in trouble, maybe with the law. Might even go to prison for something that they didn't even do. Lost it all, wrongfully accused. Somebody could even be, this seems like somebody that's a celebrity or somebody that's in government. Lost it all, wrongfully accused. Okay. And this blackout, power outages, this could be somewhere in the world. I don't know. Let's see what else we getting. Okay, Spirit. What else are we getting? We got nuclear threats. There could be some nuclear threats. This could be with Iran and the US, maybe even Lebanon. I don't know why I just heard Lebanon. We got secrecy, keeping hidden. So this could definitely be Iran. Iran could definitely have atomic bombs or nuclear weapons. Secrecy, keeping it hidden. Somebody here could be, I feel like this is Iran. Iran could be secretly, they could secretly have weapons that nobody else know about. With this secrecy, keeping it hidden. Okay, Spirit, give me two more. We got aliens visible. There's gonna be more talks in the news about the aliens. One more. We could be hearing some news about Australia. Australia is coming out in the news soon. One more card, Spirit. Religious leader. Okay. Okay, so this religious leader, this could be the Pope, this could be a mega pastor or some kind of religious leader. This could be Islamic leader as well. I don't know why I keep on hearing that. I don't know what the leaders call in Islam. I don't know. But this could be something to do with a leader from Islam. That's the download I'm getting. This could be about a Muslim leader. Okay, Spirit, let's get into these cards. What are we gonna start with? We're gonna start with nuclear threats. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting for nuclear threats? Within the vehicle? Oh my God. Mountain. Swimming pool. It seems like It seems like somebody is planning to like take somebody out. Maybe this could be a bomb. We could hear about somebody being bombed somewhere. It seems like somebody's tracking somebody down to like kill them. It's almost like an assassination. This nuclear threat, y'all know Trump has been threatening Iran almost every week about nuclear, about destroying them with a nuclear weapon. Secrecy keeping hidden. Iran is not telling the truth. Iran is trying to take out somebody in the US government. This person could maybe be bombed in their vehicle, maybe at their home, maybe whilst they're out somewhere. Don't be surprised if you hear in the news somebody in government dies by a bomb explosion. Secrecy keeping hidden. This is Iran keeping everything hidden. They're not telling the truth about everything. Okay, let's see what else we got. Spirit. Clarify secrecy keeping hidden. I'm like shaking right now. Church, didn't I tell y'all something to do with religious? I'm telling y'all, this is something to do with religion. Islam, Christianity, what's the other religion? Jew. There's something big happening. This religious leader, I don't know what the Islam leaders are called. I'm not Muslim. But I do know in Islam, people will die they will die for their religion. They are martyrs. A martyr is somebody that will die for their faith. Over the summer, don't be surprised when you see bomb threats. There's going to be something at a religious ceremony, church, whatever. There's going to be bombs. These people are going to start bombing people, and this is going to happen in the US. There's something here about religion where there's a secret here. There's secrecy. The United States independence is July 4th. This news could come out sometime around that date, sometime in July, sometime in August. Be careful, because this could be in major states, maybe states like New York, California, Texas. Texas is going to be one of them. There's something here about Muslims. I don't know, but there's something about standing up for themselves. And I don't have a problem with Muslims, okay? I'm with a Muslim. I don't have a problem with Muslims. So if you're a Muslim, don't take this personal. This is just something that Spirit is sending out. This is the message that Spirit is giving me. There's something here about religion that is going to take place, that is going to be involved with bomb threats and fighting and taking people out, okay? And this is keeping hidden. This is the secret. They're planning this already. This could be happening closer to July 4th or sometime in July. I am like shaking right now. Okay, Spirit. Give me some more cards about this religious war. Give me some more cards about this religious war. Spirit is saying it's coming. You're ready. This is something that they're keeping hidden. This is coming. This could happen at a Jewish temple. This could happen at a church. This is happening. This is happening. I'm telling you, oh my God. Okay, Spirit, give me some more about this religious war, this religious situation. need to go get my tarot cards. This is already in motion with this take action card. There's going to be a lot of people involved in this with asks for help from others. There's people that's involved in this. A lot of people don't know this situation was planned already for maybe a year or more. This has been in play. I've been telling y'all forever that I keep on seeing a 9/11 situation happening. I've been saying this forever. I keep on seeing a 9/11 situation happen. I keep on seeing a 9/11 situation happening. I said this on multiple videos. I was even talking to my fiance. I was like, don't be surprised when people that look like you, y'all have a problem with traveling, or people just start like racial profiling people that look like you, okay? Don't be surprised. And he was like, why? I'm like, I just keep on seeing a situation where people that look like Middle Eastern or Middle Eastern people, a situation happening where they are racially profiled and judged. Remember after 9/11, how Islamic people were treated and how they were racially profiled? They gave them a hard time traveling. They gave them a hard time getting visas. Y'all don't remember after 9/11? They give brown people a hard time. I keep telling them I see something happening with religion, and then after that, Trump is gonna lose his shit and ban all of these Muslim countries. Y'all thought ICE was bad. Now ICE is about to get worse. They're gonna move on from the Mexicans, and now they're gonna turn their attention to the Muslim and Arabic and brown people. They're gonna start deporting people like crazy after the situation that happens. There's a situation that's gonna take place. I keep seeing this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, like a 9/11 situation that's gonna take place. And Spirit just, I don't know, y'all saw me shuffle these cards. It came out again. This is something that this is keeping hidden. And I keep on having dreams about this as well. There's something that's gonna take place that's gonna be similar to 9/11, and it's coming soon. This could happen in July, August, September the latest. This is something big. It's gonna be religious wars. People are just, I don't know, some people are dedicated to their religion, whether you be Muslim, Christian, or Jew. Some people are just dedicated to whatever they believe in. And now, y'all saw me shuffle those cards. We got spiritual sanctuary, sacred architecture. Something with religion comes out again. Let's see what else we get, Spirit. Surrounding this. What else are we getting? Okay, that one just popped out. Casino. Court. Legal proceedings, judgment and verdict, justice and fairness. So the people that's doing this, they feel like they're doing the right thing. There could even be wealthy people that's funding this. We could hear about maybe a church or a temple being burned down. There could be something that burns down in flames. The people that's doing this, they feel like they're doing the right thing. We got butcher, rootless. This situation that's happening, I don't even feel like these people care if they go to prison or if they die. I don't think they care. Let's see what else we got. Let me go get the tarot cards. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Spirit. Okay, Spirit. Will there be religious wars? Will there be religious wars in the month of July? Spirit is saying that there's some planning going on. These people are being funded. The Ace of Pentacles. So we got Ace of Pentacles here, and we got Casino here. Gambling, excitement, card tables, jackpot, betting on odds. I don't know who these people are that's funding this situation, but the people that's doing this, it seems like they're being paid. I don't know by who. None of my business. I don't know. But the people that's doing this, it definitely seems like there's some underground shit going on, some conversations. Ace of Pentacles is money. This is big money too. Four Swords, Seven of Wands reverse. This is going to happen over the next 4 months, Spirit is showing me. Within these 4 months, this is happening. Ace of Swords reverse. There we go. The Ace of Swords reverse is not speaking about it. And that's why we got this secrecy. Keep it hidden. This is something that's hidden. Be safe, y'all. July 4th. Be safe. I don't know why. I just keep on hearing July 4th. Be safe. If you could avoid going to big crowds, avoid going. I want to pull on July 4th and see what we get for July 4th. But be wise, July 4th. This July 4th weekend, be wise. Okay, Spirit. What are we getting for July 4th, Spirit? For independence for the U.S., July 4th, what are we getting? Oh my God, y'all saw me shuffle that card. Y'all saw me shuffle that. Why are we getting something about religion again? Be wise about the decisions you make for July, for July 4th. Be wise. I just keep on getting this religious stuff keep coming out again. When I tell y'all ICE is gonna go crazy. For brown people, when I say brown people, I'm not talking about the Hispanic brown people. I'm talking about Middle Eastern, Arab, Muslim. They don't care if you're Middle Eastern or African, because a lot of Africa is Muslim too. I just, oh my goodness. I don't know what this is, but I just keep on getting religion over and over and over and over and over again. This country is going to be divided. I know I've been talking about religious wars for months, though. This country is going to be divided. What they're trying to do is they're trying to keep America a Christian country. They don't want America to be like Europe. Do you see what's going on with Europe? Islam is one of the biggest religion in Europe. Islam is vastly growing in Europe. Almost everybody in Europe is turning into Muslim. Islam is the fastest growing religion in the entire world. That's just the reality. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm just being honest with you. It's growing. It's the fastest growing religion. It is sweeping over Europe, especially over the UK. I don't know why, but I just keep on getting religious stuff that's coming out. So this is a topic I'm just gonna stay on because Spirit wants me to talk about this. Y'all saw me shuffle those cards and you see what came out. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting for July for independence for the U.S.? July for the U.S. July independence for the U.S. Okay, give me 3 more cards. Okay, so we got community, neighbors, team, connection, society, cooperation. It seems like, and then we got the sea. Something about the sea. Government building. At some point over the summer, July, August, September, there could be attacks with a government building. We all could be watching this. There's something coming. There's something big coming. The sea talks about maybe people coming on ships, boats, somebody coming from the sea, over the sea, coming here. There's somebody that's not from here, coming here to do something. And it has something to do with religion. Be careful this summer. I've made some serious predictions about certain states, specifically Texas. But Spirit is not just giving me Texas. Florida, Texas, California. Be careful, be wise. I feel like a lot of people don't understand what's coming. And sometimes you have to like look at stuff from a different standpoint. Like I'm somebody that's like very open. The way Trump goes about stuff, he goes about it the wrong way. I just think that's just who he is. That's his personality. We can't change people's personality. But some of the stuff he does, I wouldn't say he's 100% wrong. He just goes about it the wrong way. What he's trying to do, I think he's doing it the wrong way, but he has some of the right intention about it. There's something coming. Obviously, they can't share everything with the public because, you can't get people riled up, and you can't get people afraid and to live in fear. But there's something coming over this summer. And there's something big. I've already talked about this over again. They're gonna try to attack religious buildings and government buildings. There's gonna be a division with the country as well. You're gonna see people be divided in religion. You're gonna see, so like how it was after 9/11. You're gonna see the whole entire country be divided with Muslims and Christians and Jews. Mainly in big countries, red states. Okay, Spirit, show me what's coming up for America for July. July through August. What are we getting? We got the Emperor reverse. The Sun. So the Emperor reverse, this is the leader of the country. The Sun is something being illuminated. There's something, like I said, he goes about it the wrong way. The Emperor reverse is like Aries energy. Aries is very like blunt, right? Like most people that have Aries energy are very blunt. They don't really know how to talk to people or how to say things. I have Aries energy, so I understand. Aries, he shows up as the Emperor reverse. He doesn't always come off politically correct. The Sun in the upright, though, something is being illuminated. 7 of Pentacles, something that he was trying to get people to see all along, but nobody was seeing it. 3 of Pentacles. There's something being illuminated in the month of July through August. The Fates reverse. The Queen of Swords reverse. There's something being illuminated where other countries are working together. So this could be Iran and another country. I don't know. Spirit is telling me Russia. Russia and China. There's something going to be illuminated where Iran is not doing this alone. 3 of Pentacles. They're working with other people. 3 of Wands. This is where we're going to get into Cuba. So August, get ready to see the shit that I've been talking about, what's coming up with Cuba in the month of August. August is probably going to be a month to remember. July and August, actually. But August is this is when they're going to start making their way to Cuba. So the reasons why the U.S. won Cuba, the U.S. won Cuba is because Cuba is sharing intelligence with Russia. That's why they won Cuba. And they feel the only way to protect America is to take Cuba. Sovereign nations usually always work together. That is why the U.S. wants Cuba. They don't want Cuba for no other reason. They only want Cuba because Cuba is a sovereign nation. It's communist. And Cuba, there you go, 3 of Pentacles, is working along with another country, whether it be Russia or China. So 3 of Wands, this is the U.S. making its way to Cuba, and they're going to take Cuba. They're going to take them. That is what Spirit is showing me. And even at the bottom of this deck here, we got Guide, Navigator, Progress, Direction. They're going to go get Cuba. But they're getting Cuba because Cuba is in cahoots with these other 2 people. And you want to know the interesting part about it? I don't see the Cuban people being mad about it. The people that actually live in Cuba, I don't see them being upset about it. Okay, Spirit, let's see what else we're getting surrounding this. What are we getting for the U.S. and Cuba? We got peaceful resolution. Yeah, I don't see the Cuban people being mad about this. With that 10 of Pentacles, and we got within the next few weeks. So that's coming up soon. That's what I was channeling in these cards. The U.S., don't be surprised, the end of July, beginning of August, the U.S. will take Cuba. They will. And the only reason they're taking Cuba is because they are giving intelligence information to Russia and China. But the Cuban people, I don't see them being mad about this. As somebody that's from the Caribbean, that is very, very into Cuban culture, raised around Cubans my entire life, I can tell you the Cubans won't be mad about this. They won't. A lot of people in Cuba are struggling. Their leader, before this leader that they have now, the other leader before him, Castro fucked up that country. Cubans will literally, they will try to swim to other countries in the Caribbean just to get freedom. I see a peaceful resolution here. Spirit is saying yes, within the next few weeks. So end of July, beginning of August, I see U.S. taking Cuba. So how are the U.S. going to take Cuba? They're going to put somebody there from the U.S. over there to run Cuba. Some of them maybe can get like work permits or green cards to come to the U.S. But it seems like Cuba is going to be in a better position than it is now. Spirit is showing success and compromise. That is what I'm getting for what's coming up for Cuba. So they will be making their way to Cuba pretty soon. Within the next 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, on their way. This war situation is really getting out of control. 2026, oh my God. Okay, sir, what else are we getting? Let's see what else we're getting for what's going on in the world. Okay, Spirit. We gotta go to this deck. I don't know why I keep on hearing Dominican Republic. There could be something happening with the Dominican Republic. I just keep on hearing that. Okay, Spirit, what do we get for Dominican Republic? Oh my God. Okay. I just keep on hearing Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic. There's something coming to the Dominican Republic. We got heartbreak place, lost love and grief, memories, heartbreak, financial center. What do we get for Dominican Republic? What are we getting for Dominican Republic? There could be something happening on the sea with Dominican Republic. There's something, I don't know. Spirit just keep on giving me so many downloads about Dominican Republic. This could be Dominican Republic or Republica of Dominica, okay? Those are two different countries, but I feel like this is Dominican Republic. This island, there's something coming. We got lighthouse here. There's something about the water, about the sea. Maybe the water is rising, sea levels is rising. Heartbreak place up here. Lighthouse is up here. Ship. This is definitely something to do with water. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting? One more card. Oh my God. Y'all see, everything just keep coming out about the sea. The sea, the sea, the sea. I just keep on seeing rising water, heartbreak. There's something big coming to the Dominican Republic. Something to do with water. But this doesn't feel like hurricane. This feel like, oh my gosh. This feel like something, not hurricane, more like tsunami. Out of nowhere. Lighthouse. It's just like everything, y'all see, everything just come out with water. There's something here with water. Big oceans of water. And then we got heartbreak, lost love and grief. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit, what else we getting for Dominican Republic? What else we getting for Dominican Republic? There we get water again. There could be some kind of something to do with water coming to the Dominican Republic. Like Spirit just keep on showing me water in the cards, and I just keep on getting water as well. There's gonna be large bodies of water. But then we got this mountain here. Clarify mountain. Why do we have mountain? I never went to Dominican Republic. Maybe they have mountains there. Clarify mountains. Maybe the people that live on the higher side of the land where the mountain isn't going to be affected. But the people that live on the lower side of the island, they will be the ones that's affected from whatever this water coming, this big water, large bodies of water that's coming to that island. This could be from a flood. This could be from tsunami. There's large bodies of water. I don't know if Dominican Republic have mountains, but the people that's on the mountain side or maybe the higher side of the island, they won't really be affected. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting that's coming up for the Dominican Republic? The Hermit reverse. King of Cups. Queen of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. It seems like this is happening closer to between July and August. What are we getting for Dominican Republic? Oh, Spirit, what are we getting for Dominican Republic? Something's coming fast. So this is going to be something that comes out of nowhere. Something that is not planned. Nobody is prepared for it. It's just going to happen. So this maybe could start off with an earthquake and then turn into something else with water. Or this could start off with the water and then turn off to earthquake. There's something coming towards the land in Dominican Republic. Okay, Spirit, what else we're getting for Dominican Republic? Nobody is going to be, this is something that people won't be prepared for. It's coming out of nowhere. What Spirit is showing me. I don't know why. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting for Dominican Republic? What are we getting for Dominican Republic? We're gonna finish off with the tarot. We got yes, yes again. This situation with this Dominican Republic is very strange to me. I don't know if this is man-made or what. I gotta look at their charts. But this seems very strange to me because you got a detective here. And then we got opportunity, trust, success, romance, abundance at the bottom of the deck. This seems very strange to me. I gotta look at Dominican Republic chart because this seems, I know a lot of people don't want to believe it, but some things are man-made. Not everything comes from God or the universe. Not every time it rains means it's supposed to rain. This just doesn't seem like this is something that is from Mother Nature. That's the best way I can put it. This doesn't seem like Mother Nature. This seems like something that's man-made. It does. And whether people want to believe it, they can manipulate stuff. Every time I keep getting money, I keep getting money coming out. We got money here, Nine of Pentacles, money here, Ace of Pentacles. I just keep getting money. Over here, I got success, opportunity, abundance. This is just, I have to look deeper into this because this doesn't seem like this is something that come from Mother Nature. It seems man-made. When you hear about something coming up for the Dominican Republic, don't be surprised. Okay, this doesn't seem, this doesn't seem like this is something from Mother Nature. Then we got Avenger here. Plotting, memory, resolve, hatred. Let me tell you something. Rich people, people that's very wealthy, billionaires, trillionaires, when you have so much money, you could do whatever you want to do. This just seems like something that's not supposed to happen. It seems like it's created. There's something coming for Dominican Republic. And this seems man-made. It seems like somebody's manipulating something there to make something happen. It's gonna come out though. It's gonna come out. And then we got financial here. Y'all, what's coming up for Dominican Republic, this is something that's man-made. I don't know who this person is. I don't know. I don't know who's doing this. But Dominican Republic is going to be one of the next places. Dominican Republic does not have the infrastructure to handle something like this. They're going to die. Majority of them. The people in the mountains, they're going to be okay. And that's why we have heartbreak place, lost love, grief. It's a sad situation. Very sad situation. Imagine you at work, your baby at school, and boom, something like this happened. Some of these school, at some places of the Caribbean, school is still open. Because where I'm from, school is still open. People are still going to school. In the U.S., school is closed. But in the Caribbean, school is open. The schools are still open in the Caribbean. And then we got the sea. This is coming from the sea. Lighthouse, guiding light. This is manipulated. Let me tell you something. You can create an earthquake. You can. You just drill the grounds. You drill the grounds. You manipulate some stuff, and you can create earthquakes. You can create whatever you want to create. There's something here. This is definitely man-made. This isn't something that's from Mother Nature herself. This is man-made, whatever is coming for Dominican Republic. Oh, my goodness. God be with us all. Okay, let's see what else we get with these cards. Okay, Spirit, what else are we getting? So the threats are coming out again. So that's coming up soon. We can hear some news about the royals. We can hear news about the king, the queen, and the prince. We got lost it all again. There's something here about lost it all. Blackout, power outages again. That came out the first time. Okay, what else we getting? May, June. We're still in June. Don't be surprised when they start talking about these viruses again, the lockdown restrictions. Don't be surprised when they start talking about viruses again. We got accidents, protesting. There's going to be some protesting that happens. This could happen sometime in July, August. We got caught up. There could be something here about some social media influencer. We got Australia again, y'all. We're going to talk about Australia. I don't know why Spirit wants me to talk about Australia, but let's see what we're getting for Australia. Seems like Australia is coming out in the news soon because this is the second time that card then came out. Okay, Spirit, what do you want me to know about Australia? Okay, that's too many. Desert. Arid landscapes, dunes, sands, endless horizons. Okay, I never went to Australia, okay? So I don't know. Maybe it seems like Australia is going to be really hot. Maybe y'all are going to have a water problem. You know, in the desert, they don't got water. There's something coming out for Australia, maybe to do with water. Energy supply. It being too hot. Remember all those people that died in Europe today from that heat wave? Okay, we got farmer, cultivation, harvest, land. Australia seems like they're going to have a food shortage. Something to do with food, desert. Maybe the crops dying. There's not a crops. It seemed like a food shortages for Australia. What are we getting for Australia, Spirit? What are we getting for Australia? Mother. Wonder if this is Mother Nature. What are we getting for Australia? Young. There's something here about food in Australia. There's going to be some bad heat waves that's maybe going to dry up the crops. Australia going to have a problem with agriculture and crops. What are we getting for Australia? What are we getting for Australia? Australia gonna have a shortage on gas, fuel. Australia have it seems like Australia is having some shortages that's coming up. Food shortages, shortages on fuel. What else we getting for Australia? Yeah, there's definitely something here with food. There's gonna be shortages. Give me one more card for Australia, Spirit. We got church, bustling hub, school. Okay, Spirit, what are we getting for Australia? Everything is in reverse except one card. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Australia is going to have a problem with food shortages and money. I don't know the economy in Australia. I'm not from Australia. But there's something here about the economy that's going to take a downturn in Australia. Inflation might rise in Australia. There's something here about maybe the farmers having some issues with crops. There's an issue here that's going to be with fuel. Fuel could definitely rise in Australia over the next several months. Australia is going to have an issue with food shortages. And this is going to make global news. They could have something to do with the heat. It'd be too hot. It'd dry out the crops. There's something here about food shortages, oil shortages. And then we got Mother out here. So it seems like Mother Nature is definitely involved with what's going on with Australia. We got Mother and Young. Mother and her child out here. And then we got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, on a financial standpoint, is somebody that doesn't have much. She only got two pentacles. Financial, there's something to do with the financial sector in Australia that's coming up. That's definitely going to affect the people of Australia. And then we got desert here. What are we getting for Australia, Spirit? Page of Swords. Ace of Swords reverse. Okay, we're going to go with this deck over here. And then we're going to close out. Almost an hour. Dang. And it's only 5 o'clock here. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. What are we getting for Australia, Spirit? Ooh, y'all saw that? In the near future. This coming up for Australia pretty soon, okay? In the near future. Meditation bring answers in a year from now. This situation with Australia is going to last a very long time. Maybe a year plus. I wish y'all the best and build communities. Bye, guys.